Hello, I'm Pastor Dave, and it's been a while since I just sat it down in the rocking chair just to have a chat with everyone with what is going on. And we are at a time when a lot of the fall activities are wrapping up. We're looking towards Advent and Christmas, but we're also seeing a rapid increases in the cases of COVID here in Juniata County. Now, as I said a few weeks ago in church, I am paying attention to what's going on. I will make changes as are deemed necessary moving forward. We do have that option that we can completely shut down worship again and go purely online if need be. I'm hoping we don't have to get to that point, but we will see what happens moving forward. But moving forward, things are in the works for Advent. Now, we know that some things have been canceled. Moving forward, our Thanksgiving meal was canceled on the 8th. We are not doing the cookie walk this year. Also, there is not going to be a parsonage open house this year. It's just not really feasible. And I can't say with certainty whether even donuts the last Sunday of the month will occur this month or even next month. We're planning that by year. But there are other things that we are doing that are set, that are happening this year. First is that Thanksgiving Eve service will occur this year on the 25th. It will be at 7 p.m. at East Salem. Since it's at East Salem, we can spread out more in the pews for social distance purposes, as well as live stream the service. Now, also, there will be other additional services in December. On December 21st at 7 p.m. at East Salem, I will have what is called the Service of the Longest Night. It's also often called Blue Christmas. And it's a toned down Christmas service. There's a good chance that there are some of you who are not going to be in the most joyful spirit by the time we get to Christmas. This would be an opportunity for you to mark the birth of Christ in a way that's going to be more comfortable for you. It's also a good service for people who are experiencing loss and mourning losses. When it comes to Christmas Eve itself, we will have two services on Christmas Eve. The first will be at 4 p.m. The second will be at 7. I'm not going to try to tell people what service to go to, but we are trying to do the services at different times to give a greater chance that we'll have fewer people in the sanctuary at each service. There'll be changes to that service as well because of the pandemic this year, but we will have more opportunities to lessen the degree of risk that we need to take. On New Year's Eve at 11 p.m., I will be hosting leading a watch night service. Again, I'll be at East Salem so we can stream it online. We will be praying out 2020 and praying in 2021 with communion. I think we might need that this year. I haven't done one in the past. I've been to several before. This will just be an opportunity to prayerfully release this year and to welcome the new one. Now, another change will be, as we wrap up the Daniel Bible study, I'm already looking toward Advent. And instead of doing an Advent Bible study, I'm going to do something different. I'm not going to get into all the details. This will be more devotional based than anything else. And it will be online, first and foremost. We will have means available for those who are not online, but it will primarily be a video devotional series that I'm probably going to start shooting right after I get back from vacation, as I finish writing it before I go on vacation. That's going to be there. It will be different, and it's going to be lighter in spirit. I think we need that, especially after the Bible study of Daniel. We need a lighter Advent to kind of keep us focused on what's going on and for our own mental well-being. Now, moving into 2021, the first Sunday of 2021, we will do covenant renewal with communion as well as recognition of the officers. That way, you know who's on what committee, and also give thanks for those who have faithfully served. At that point, we'll start looking at different activities for 2021. We will still be doing a Revelation Bible study in 2021. I'll start developing that next month. And there'll probably be some form of confirmation. And I'll also call it like United Methodist Refresher. So for anyone who's interested in joining the church, confirmation will be available. For those who just like a refresher of the tenets of Methodism more than anything else, it will be a great time to refresh yourself, as well as we start guiding the confirmands. Depending on how that looks, I may be in person, may be online, it may be a hybrid. We'll see what's going on come next year. In the meantime, just a reminder as always, before you come to church, check your temperature. If you are feeling sick, please consider participating in worship online. If you're really concerned about potentially giving the sickness to someone else in church, or you're not comfortable coming out yet, that is perfectly fine. That's why we're still streaming online. It's a good outreach tool, but it's also available for all of you to be able to keep tied to the church and continue to worship when it may not be safe for you to do it in person. Now, as a reminder, if there are ways that we need to be in touch or ways we can minister to you, you can still email me, you can email the church office, you can call in. Let us know. I mean, this is a new world altogether. I am not perfect, far from it. And I'm still kind of, I don't want to say stumbling around in the dark, but I'm kind of shooting from the hip on all of this and trying to find new ways to do ministry. Because I'll tell you the truth, we didn't touch this in seminary. I don't think they were ready. No one was ready for this. So if there's ways we can do more, if there are ways we can reach out more, ways we can be in ministry, please let me know. And we will try to do what we can. But until the next time I see you, may God bless you and be safe.